Oh boys, I am sitting in a 2022 Audi E-tron GT. Still on the electric kick. Still trying to find out, is electric here? Are we ready for them? Today I have a really cool one. 600 horsepower, 4-door family vehicle. Let's find out. Whoa, boys. Very, very special car I brought for you today. This is a 2022 E-tron GT. Just look at it. Goodness gracious. Now, right off the bat, I'm gonna be shouting in this one. It is very windy, as you can see. So I apologize in advance for the shoddy audio that you may hear. But I'm gonna try with my great editing skills. I'm gonna try to make it so you guys can hear. But since my last electric video on the Q4, gotten so much positive feedback and so much interest in EV. This is the latest and greatest in Audi's hot rod department. And you guys know the deal. We're gonna walk around it. I'm gonna throw some knowledge at you, teach you on some stuff. We'll get inside, check out all the gadgets and gadgets. And then our super top secret test facility is just over yonder. We're gonna take this bad boy for a rip. And boy, does it rip, let me just tell you. First thing to know, these are on the same chassis as the Porsche Taycans. So same chassis, same battery layout. You know, they are different batteries, but same chassis. So it does look very similar, okay? And next time we will have a Porsche Taycan that we can review. But we're on Audi mode today. So I absolutely love this car. Let me just tell you guys, I love it so much that I am considering purchasing it. And it's a big purchase because it is a lot of money, but I am pro EV and I like electric. Like I said, I think there's a spot for it. Everybody should have an electric vehicle, but they also have a gas vehicle as well. But this thing is absolutely gorgeous. Hit you with some knowledge here. 2022 E-tron GT. These things start, MSRP start, okay, at $104,900. Big dog money, okay? Big dog money. If you get the Prestige, like this one is, these bad boys start at $111,300, okay? With that though, well, with the Premium Plus, you get Bang & Olufsen sound system, you get intersection assist, 14-way heated power front seats, 3-spoke flat bottom steering wheel, and the Matrix Design LED headlights, which I will show. On the Prestige, you get adaptive assist, cruise with lane guidance, head-up display, LED interior lighting plus, top view camera system, which is pretty darn cool, and remote park assist plus. Okay, this bad boy has 522 horsepower. It's worth mentioning that power comes with boost mode activated, which means you do have to have it in sport mode for that to happen. But if you do, look out. Battery size 93 kilowatts, 0 to 60 3.9 seconds with boost engage. For 2022 and 2023, you have 9 colors to choose from Audi. This one is Suzuka Gray, which I know it looks white. It is kind of an off-white, but the color is Suzuka Gray. It's also got Monaco Gray interior, which we'll get into in a little bit. You can get 11 Audi exclusive colors. But you know, to get an Audi exclusive color, it is an additional $7,900. But boy, do I tell you, these colors are beautiful. Any color but plain white, and I forget the name of the white, but any color but plain white is free. Every other color of the Audi is $595, and then when you get into the Audi exclusives, they are $7,900. You get two wheel options, both 20-inch in diameter. And you get 5 interior color options. I think you get red, which is my favorite, black, a slightly darker black, a gray, which this one is Monaco gray, and then a brown. So pretty decent choice of options. One thing I do like is there's not a whole lot of packages and stuff you can put on these things. They come pretty well as they come. So like I said, you can get a premium plus or a prestige. You can get a performance package, which you'll get the special bi-black wheels. You'll get the HD matrix LED lights with the Audi laser, which this one does have. Black exterior elements, mirrors and stuff, rear diffuser, as you can see, it does have that. Power steering plus, and gives you a couple different feedback options when you're driving, different steering modes. And then the e-torque vectoring, which is really cool. That just means, short version is, you get power to the appropriate wheel when you need it, okay? That package is $5,900. You can get the full leather package. This means if you get any leather option other than the black, it's a $4,000 option, but it is Napa perforated leather, honeycomb stitching. The front seats are heated, cooled, and massage. The dash is covered in leather, as well as the center console. That is $4,000. The last option you get package is the the executive package. Adaptive cruise, LED interior lighting, and heated rear seats come on the executive package. That is $2,950. So as you can see, I mean, you know, at $104,900, it comes with just about everything you would need on it already. But if you want to step up and get another couple big dog options there, you can absolutely do that. Boy, I do love that blackout package there. It just makes it look so sinister. By the way, this does have the laser lights. It's got a little disclaimer in there. They are amazing. They do like motions and dances at night when you arm the vehicle and put it in lock. The lights go side to side. You know, it just does cool stuff. You know, it's definitely, you definitely know it's electric for sure. I will say that. Charging ports on either side. Try to make it convenient. But on the other side, I didn't point out. Just a beautiful looking car. Full glass roof. Very sleek. Still got provisions for the roof rack. There's the charging port on the other side. Let's get inside. Okay, so inside, you can get her powered up there, on and off button, gear selector down here in the center console, reverse, neutral, drive, park is the button there. This does have the park assist option there, and that is that. Volume control here on the side. It's just a turn dial, volume up, volume down, mute, and change the song. Okay, Same infotainment as you've seen before. I do love that Audi kind of keeps the same infotainment in all of their cars, makes it very user-friendly, very easy to navigate through. You guys have seen this a couple times, so won't really need to do that. I will show you the different driving modes, dynamic. You can see it raises and lowers the suspension for you. Same gauge cluster there. Has my favorite screen that shows you real-life 3D navigation. But you do have several other options there. Radio controls, mileage to empty. You can scroll through, find the date and time, range, short-term memory, long-term memory trip, driver assistance, traffic signs, so on and so forth. Very easy to use, just with a click of a button right here on your steering wheel. This is a 3-spoke flat bottom steering wheel, as you can see. And I must say, you know, I'm Bigfoot giant size. So, you know, if there is one drawback, it is the opening. You know, it is a little bit challenging to get in and out of, just by the low roof line there. And so, you know, I pretty much have to have the steering wheel all the way up, get both of my legs out, turn and slide. But once I'm in, you know, I have tons of room inside, tons of leg room, you know, even for me being Bigfoot size. So that is very cool. Back seats, tons of room. I've actually already put a car seat back there just to see how it fits. It fits extremely well. This roof is tinted, factory tinted, so it does keep a lot of the heat, you know, out of it. It is still a little bit bright for my liking, but I could get used to that. And you can also tint it aftermarketly if you want. So there is your climate control buttons and settings. As you can see, heated and cooled seat options, defrost and auto options. Change your fan speed, eco, max, dual zone climate control, obviously. Heated steering wheel, forgot to point that out. This is kind of a more appropriate proportionate dash. As you can see, heads up display there. I don't know if you can see it straight ahead, but it is right there. A good proportionate dash. You know, the Q4 I did, the dash is 14 miles long. You know, this is normal. Big center channel speaker there. This does have the Bang & Olufsen audio system. It does have the carbon gray inlays. As you can see, the beautiful Monaco gray interior. I do love the seat. Super comfy. Again, me being a Bigfoot giant, you know, I don't like something that gives me too much bolster here on the sides. You know, it just doesn't make my hips fit in there. But this seat actually does. I fit extremely well. I do like that quite a bit. So you know the deal. Let's take this bad boy out for a rip. And off we go. Well, I still don't know if I can get over just the quietness of these. I mean, it's a little too quiet for me. I'm not real sure how to explain it. But man, when I tell you that this thing definitely makes 590 horsepower, I mean, this thing just gets up and goes. You know, and again, the electric motor torque is just something silly. 45 miles an hour, and we're just going to see ya! Oh! Boys and girls, the feeling that you get when you stab the throttle on an electric vehicle is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, if I was a passenger and I didn't know that I was getting ready to floor it, I mean, it would absolutely make me sick. You know, my body tightens up because I know that I'm getting ready to punch it. But goodness, I mean, it is just violent. It hits you right now. I absolutely love that. I absolutely love that. I really dig this gauge cluster. It's just so informative. It literally tells you everything you absolutely could ever need. You know, speed limits, driver assistance. I mean, it is just crazy. It gives you so much accessibility. I never really even use this. You know, my wife's car has the same sort of infotainment, as you know, like kind of all Audis do. But when we travel and we take our family trips, this is my setting right here. I mean, it's on 3D navigation. I get my speed, my RPMs over here. I get my miles per gallon on the other side, and I get to see where I'm going. This I just leave for her. She can, you know, play with the audio settings and, you know, whatnot over there. But I absolutely love that. That is probably one of the coolest parts about this thing. It's worth mentioning that also, I mean, this thing is very soft as well when it needs to be, you know. I am still rolling around in dynamic mode, but it is still very comfortable. You know, it's very quiet, obviously. You know, it's very refined, very dignified. It's the Porsche Taycan, to me, honestly, kind of seems like it's more in your face, more ready to rip your face off. A little bit more technology than you would probably want to see in a daily driver. I mean, it has dual screens and all sorts of gidgemagoos and stuff. And, you know, it just, if for an electric vehicle that you're going to get in and drive every day, that you're going to drop the kids off from school, it needs to be more of a regular car. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be more of a freaking spaceship. And that's what I kind of feel like the Porsche Taycan is it just has too much electronics on it and gets you a little bit overwhelmed. You know, this I think has just enough. You know, especially if you're already an Audi owner, you're used to this. You're used to this. You know, all that's really new is this, you know, really. Everything else is basically the same. So I will say that, you know, that does kind of mean something. I mean, that, you know, for me, I look for that instantly. You know, if I'm going to be driving this car every single day back and forth to work, 30 miles a day, you know, I want to get in it and just go. You know, I don't want to have to program stuff, play with stuff. You know, with a Porsche Taycan, is too much of that. You know, you have to adjust your air vents via a selector dash thing. You can't just do that. I mean, that's wild to me. I mean, who wants to do that? You know, I just think that's a little bit too much. So, I don't know. Some people may absolutely love that. I think the more tech, the better. But, you know, in my humble opinion, I think that less is more. Really, less is more. Absolutely. Boy, the acceleration is just something intoxicating. It really is. I mean, just look. Ah! Oh, man. I really wish you guys could feel that. I mean, because it is just something special. If you are a true car guy, or if you're a hot rodder, I mean, that is something crazy. I mean, you know, I'm a little bit of a hot rodder and stuff myself, and I know what it takes in a gasoline-powered motor to make your stomach feel that way, and it takes some power. It really does. It takes some big power and big torque. So that's wild. Well, that's going to do it for today's episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed this Audi e-tron GT as much as I did. I absolutely love this car. Stay tuned to figure out if I buy it. I'm still unsure. It is an awful lot of money, but I do really, really like the car. We have another very special car for you next time. It is not electric, just a little hint, and I can't wait to show it to you. Stay tuned. I'll see you real soon.